Hi Libra, Trishna here. Welcome to your December 2019 general reading. So what I'm feeling for you is I feel like you're in a good place, but I feel like you're not really sure entirely if you are doing a good job in your situation or in your relationship or anything like that. And this is a general reading, so this can apply to any area of your life, but I'm going to use a romantic situation because that's how it's being shown to me. So I feel like you are in a relationship with somebody else and it's going positively. You're getting good feedback, you're having a good time with this person, but you're always doubting yourself. You're always wondering if you are doing enough, if what you're doing is good, if you're doing good enough. You're always questioning, like, is this person actually happy? Am I really showing up the way that I should be? And it's like you are trying to seek some sense of perfection, or really what it is I feel like you really need a lot of self-assurance right now, or a lot of assurance that you're doing well. You need a lot of validation that whatever you are doing is okay and it's enough. So I feel like things are going really well, and yes, you are doing enough and it is good, but you keep questioning whether or not that's true and if you need to be doing something else or showing up even more in this relationship, or like I was saying, this is a general reading, some situation, however this applies to you. And the thing that you need to hear about this is even if you're not doing enough, the person or the people involved in this situation aren't just going to leave you because you're not doing a good enough job right now. And you know that. You know they're not just going to up and leave one day just because you're not performing the way that they want, or you're not giving enough, or you're not catering to their needs enough, or you're not giving them what they want. You know that. You know they're not just going to up and leave you. You know that they're going to talk to you about it, and they will talk to you about it. If there's something that is missing, they will communicate it to you. They're not just going to leave. And when they communicate it to you, it's not like they need you to suddenly transform overnight. They don't mind having to communicate this to you several times if they need to, because this isn't like they really like you, or they love you if this is a romantic situation, and they love you. It's not about what you do, it's about you. And these things that may not be good enough, that maybe they want to communicate to you, if that's the case, they're not deal breakers. They're not even that big. And they'll want to share it with you to communicate so that you have an open relationship and connection and so that you're aware. But if it takes a few times for you to get it right, they're not in a hurry. They just want to be with you. They just want to spend time with you. So you really have nothing to worry about. The person or the people or the situation is here to stay. It is willing to wait for you to grow, and it will communicate to you if something is needed that is not there, and you will not be left, and you know that. You know you won't be left, but I know that it can be hard. It can be hard to fully embody that knowing. You know, it's really in the mental place. You don't truly believe it deep down. So here is the assurance that you need is you are not going to be left. You are doing good enough. If you are not, it will be communicated to you in a very kind, loving way. It will not be something where you are berated, or they will be upset, or there will be any kind of ultimatums. It'll be very kind and very loving, and the person will be very understanding, or the people, and they care about you, not what you do. So I think December of 2019 is going to be a lot of you basically having this need for assurance and constantly questioning yourself, like we've already talked about. That's going to be how the rest of December goes for you, because again, it's something that you know they're not going to leave you, you know that you're doing your best and that they appreciate it, but it is something that you only know on the mental level. You don't really know it deep down in like the depths of your soul or in your heart or anything like that. So this month is going to be a lot of you feeling the same way that you currently feel, and yeah, basically questioning yourself and maybe trying to be the perfect partner, be the perfect employee, or however this applies for you. And I think, and I really hope that by the end of the month, and I see this for you, you will have really grown through this experience. I think that your time with this person or in this situation will show you just how much they care about you, or how much they like or love you. If this is romantic, then it's love. And how they love you for you, not what you do. Like, they love you for who you are. So just be who you are. That's all you have to do, is be who you are. Show up the way that you are, the best way that you can every single time, and that is all that is really asked. So I think that as this month progresses, this need for assurance will start to calm down a little bit. You'll start to feel much better. You'll be able to really enjoy the situation or the relationship instead of being worried about it all the time. And you will realize that they love you for you and who you are, not what you do. And so that's how this month is going to go for you. And I think that once you make this transformation internally of not needing validation so much from those that you care about the most, that you will really enjoy this situation or this relationship. It will become so much more fun, so much more enjoyable. It will truly feel like living. And whatever, instead of worrying about, is there a problem, am I doing enough? And like creating this sense of there being a problem constantly in your mind, you will only worry about it when a problem actually arises, and then you'll be able to deal with it then. And of course, like, this relationship is going to be so much better, but of course, with all relationships, all situations, there's always going to be issues. That's just the nature of everything, of course, and you'll have to deal with things when they come up, but you're really going to enjoy all of the moments in between that to their entirety. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you know that I'm not a tarot reader, but I did go ahead and buy a tarot deck, and I pulled some cards for you, and I'm going to be reading them intuitively. So when I was shuffling the deck, 4 cards fell out, followed by a final card. So you guys got 5 cards for this reading. So the first one is the Emperor, and then there is the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, or Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. So this card fell out last, but I feel like it's really the theme of this reading. So you're in this phase where you are trying to seek validation from those around you. If it's work, you're trying to seek validation from maybe a boss or your colleagues or your teammates. If it's a romantic situation, you're trying to seek validation from your partner. And you may not be looking at it that way. You may not be like continuously asking them, actually you may be continuously asking them, is this enough? Do you need anything else? Could I have done something differently? So you may actually be asking that out loud, but if you're not, then you're definitely asking it inside. And if this is with family, you may be trying to seek validation from your family, or maybe you wronged somebody and you're trying to seek validation there, maybe your parents, something like that. So you're in this need, you have this need for reassurance at this point in time in your life for some reason. And I feel like that reason is this last card, which came out last, but I feel like is the running theme for you this month, which is that you are worried about being left out in the cold. You're worried about not doing enough and not measuring up in some way, and even though you know that you won't be shunned, you won't be like exiled, you won't be kicked out or anything like that, for whatever reason you feel like on an emotional level, you feel like, what if this isn't enough? What if I'm not good enough? And you're worried about being left out in the cold. But the reality of the situation is actually that you are this Emperor. You are doing a wonderful job. You are showing up just so lovingly, so maturely, so wonderfully, so responsibly. You are truly the Emperor. You're killing it. You're really doing such an amazing job, and you are truly bringing it to the table. You have a lot to offer, and you're bringing all of it, and you're just not realizing how much you're doing and that you're actually doing an amazing job, a perfect job. And instead, you're in this situation, this mindset of the 6 of Pentacles, where you are essentially begging for scraps, and you're essentially sitting here hoping that this person or the situation will validate you in some way and give you some kind of offering, and you're wondering how they're going to judge you, how are the scales going to be balanced for you, and how are you performing. And you don't really need to do that because you are the Emperor. That is the energy that you actually are, but in your head, you have that six of Pentacles, like begging, like, please, like, is this enough? Like, should I be doing more? Because you're worried about being out in the cold. But once you overcome all of that, once you really see that you are the Emperor and you really value and appreciate yourself and what you are bringing to the table and just how much you are bringing to the table, like you are truly catering to this person or the situation's needs, like you are bringing it. This person or the situation could not ask for more. You could not be doing a better job. You are showing up with perfection. You cater to their needs before they even realize they have a need. You fill their wants before they even realize or express that they have a want. You are just so on it. You are the Emperor who just like takes care of his subjects and just pleases them. So that is who you really are, but I know that in your head that's not how you feel like you are. But once you really embrace the reality of the situation and work on your self-worth throughout this month, which I think will happen naturally as you interact with the situation or this person. I think you'll start to realize and you'll start to really embody just how well you are doing deep down instead of it just being a mental thing. You will reach this Page of Pentacles, this kind of fulfillment of your wish and really getting what you want and finding happiness and realizing that the situation can be so much better when you relax and let go and allow yourself to live in it versus always being worried about it. And once you do that, you will have this Ace of Swords energy where you will realize just the royalty and the magic and just the amazing situation that you have or relationship that you have. You'll realize, what's the word, like you just have like the epitome of a relationship. It's what you have, or the epitome of a situation. There couldn't be, you have the pinnacle, like the best of the best. And it just takes you having this transformation and realizing what you bring to the table to really see what it is that you have with this person or in this situation, because it's amazing, it's magic, but you can't see just how much you have with this person or this situation until you clear up what's going on with you. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Libra. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe. Leave me a comment if this resonated with you, if this didn't resonate with you. And happy 2020. That's when I'll see you. That will be my next video for Libras. Actually, no, I'm going to be doing the love readings. But anyways, I can't believe it's almost 2020. That's amazing. That happened fast. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful December. It sounds like you will, as long as you allow yourself to go through this transformation and you spend more time in this situation or with this person, because that's going to help you realize just how much you're bringing to the table. It's going to help you with that transformation. You're going to be feeling so much better by the end of the month. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.